Hey, what's going on, guys? 118 Set Shadow here. Well, it's only been 2 days since my last market watch, which is pretty common. But despite that, we've been seeing some price creeps come back up, and especially on the Bling side of things. But there aren't too many of them to go over, so this is going to be a little shorter than usual. Even so, some of these are a little bit surprising. First thing we're going to cover is our favorite ding-dong, Bell Ringer Angel, which is running out of quantities on both of its versions for the base rarity, or I should say the base version. The Evo version only has 8 listings for its foil right now, starting at 475. The regular one has 34 listings starting at 1. No real issue on that front. But when it comes to the base form, the gold has dropped down to 6 listings and is starting to sell a little higher, recovering its price to closer to $20 and then maybe even $25. In terms of actual sales, it's been going up. One person bought a $19 copy, while another person bought 3 copies for $23 each just today. Then you've got the premium version of this one, which now has listings as low as $28. This card used to just juggle between the $30 and $40 mark, but it fell out into the 20s for a little while. And now we've got listings that are going back up into the 30s while only having 7 listings available. And only 1 listing is under 30 now. So, yeah, Bell Ringer's getting back up there. And it is one of the cards to consider for future formats coming on, so it's no surprise some players are starting to preemptively get into it, but once we have the next reprint of Set 1, there'll probably be another fallout at that point. Then you've got Execution, which has fallen below 10 listings down to 9, and it's still selling pretty consistently around the $5 mark and has more listings that are closer to 6 right now. Although after one listing that's creeping to $7, we get to $10 for just 2 copies after that. And so we'll have to watch and see, but even if this card does manage to buy itself out to 10, I don't think it can sit there for that long. And then the big highlight that I want to talk about today is Cerberus, which for some reason the Evo of this card has jumped up to a hype price level for some reason. The lowest listing of this card is now $50, while the highest is $65, and then there are only 3 listings of it available. This is the super legendary version of the Evo. It has been bought out as high as $20, $21 with a lot of $18 sales recently. Why did this happen? Beats me. But all I know is that the super legendary of the base form is out of stock now. And I saw it at $50 earlier. Oh, jeez, what the heck happened here? Yeah, I don't know what happened here. All of a sudden, the Super Legendary of Cerberus is selling above $50, making it the most popular Super Legendary to pick up in the entire set, beyond Merlin. And that's saying something. I don't know what happened to that. I just don't get it. Yeah. So if you were looking for Super Legendaries of Cerberus cards, you're too late. You're going to have to shop around for a while and see if you can find them elsewhere. Now, down from that hype train and going into some dirt rune stuff, I haven't really looked at Ancient Alchemist very much, but suffice to say that it's really only the Evo version to really take a look at here. The regular version has 70 listings that are still underneath 20 cents to start off with, but when it comes to the evolved version of this card, I mean, I've mentioned it before, but Evo gold rares are always printed in lesser quantity than their base versions. So as a result, it's harder to find this card. But there's still a fair amount of listings, 19 overall. Even so, it's a dollar card at this point. So if you're still looking to build Dirt Rune, it's still affordable. $1 for a gold rare is nothing to really be upset about. And then you got Flaming Glass, which is low on listings for its super legendary right now and is holding around just over $10 to start off with, and its market price almost matches that. But if you don't care for the super legendaries, the regular legendary is at 33 listings overall and is still a dollar 20 effectively, so still very affordable. And consider, Flaming Glass is a neutral, and you can play it in almost any deck that can draw into the pieces pretty easily. I mean, at my last tournament, I got wrecked by this card once, and then I had to deal with it twice. It's been picking up, at least in my local area. I guess players have just been really wanting to try it out as a decent tech. Arc Summoner as Erasmus is another one I want to cover. The regular legendary of this one is still a dollar card and 26 listings, but the super legendary is 9 listings right now, which is what surprised me. And it's currently a $5 to $6 card. Actually, no. If you take a look, it's more of a $6 card to start off with, and then there are only 2 listings around there before you get to an $8 listing. So this card is actually heading to $10 and above. Yeah, so we need some more of the super legendaries on the market here. It is starting to get up there. Yeah, that's a surprise to me. And then the last one to cover is Juno's Secret Laboratory, which I mentioned before how it was going up in value for a while, but it is still low on listings for its ultimate rare and is starting at 53 there. Only 3 listings on that front. But if you don't care for the ultimate rare, the gold is still very readily available. 77 listings on that one with 25 cents to start off with. And there are plenty that are around there, more so around 30 cents, but still very easy to pick up. As for how much these ultimate rares actually have been selling, let's see. 47, 50, and 50 basically. And that has been recent. So yeah, this card is selling pretty readily. Not much else I can say about that, but yeah, it's just interesting to see how a lot of these ultimate rares, super legendaries are starting to pick up now that we are moving into September and we're done with the shop tournaments. Yeah, it's just interesting to see that happen now. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.